I've learned a lot about Taylor Swift and the eras and the outfits and the culture that she has created this week. Want to get back out to Nicole Brady at Empower Field. This is the moment Swifties have been waiting for, and they will be swarming there later today.
Oh yeah. There's always more to learn as well, Brian, and we can't wait to see them showing up today. 2:30 is when parking lots will open here at Empower Field. And of course, we told you last week the stadium discouraging those without a ticket from tailgating around the stadium. So unfortunately, for those who aren't lucky enough to have gotten their ticket back in December or who are willing to spend a lot more on the resale market, they may not be out here as much tonight. But there are a lot of parties around town. Veronica Acosta is going to tell us about that coming up. All right, I have a lot of Taylor Swift lyrics to get through here, though. I want to get this right, guys. It has been a long time coming for Swifties. It's been 5 years since she was last here at Empower Field. Some of you may remember her Reputation tour and her giant snake stage prop that she had during that tour. If you're going to the show tonight, we don't want you to spend the whole night crying teardrops on your guitar. We want you to spend it dancing like you're 22. So Denver 7's Veronica Acosta is also here with me at Empower Field this morning to talk about what you need to know, what you can bring into the stadium. That's so important. Everything you need to know, and also what you'll want to avoid if you aren't coming to the show tonight. Veronica.
And you nailed it. I have to say, that was fantastic. I'm sure all of the Swifties at home are just rolling around, dying laughing at all of those references for all of those songs, Nicole. And I know eventually at some point, maybe even as some of us start heading home from our shifts, we're going to start seeing the girls and the guys out there in their sequin outfits later this morning, you know, getting ready as they eventually start making their way over to Empower Field. Of course, we can't get enough of showing you all this video. This is yesterday, those huge lines of fans lining up for merch, because like you mentioned, what they don't want to do is miss a song during the actual concert to have to go up and buy some of that merch. So they wanted to get ahead of that. That's the video that we're showing you this morning. Important to remember though, before the actual concert tonight, you have to think about how you're actually going to get here. Driving, that's always an option. Just remember that you do have to buy your parking pass to park at one of the parking lots at Empower Field before you actually get here. RTD, another great option if you want to go ahead and do that. We know RTD added some extra trains so that they can accommodate all of those Taylor Swift fans both today and tomorrow night as well. Of course, you can always Uber, opt for that option too. We also want to mention the thousands of Swifties who unfortunately weren't able to get their hands on a ticket. We know the queue was really tough to get through all those months ago, and then they are so expensive now. But there are different events around Empower Field that you can come join if you still want to partake in some of the magic of what is going to be likely tonight and tomorrow. We know Raíces Brewery, they're having a Taylor Swift themed event. That's going to go from about noon to 5 p.m. And then Brooklyn's right around the corner from actual Empower Field as well. They're going to have some food and drinks for Swifties, so you can always do that too. We know the stadium here behind me just saying, please don't come to our parking lots and tailgate. That's something that they're trying to avoid. We did speak with one out-of-town Taylor Swift fan yesterday who said she's here with no tickets, but she's hoping for the best.
As of right now, we are on the adventure to get me a ticket, but I am along for the ride and would happily be here.
And I was actually at that first show that was in Glendale in Arizona back in March. My biggest piece of advice for anyone who is not coming to the Taylor Swift concert tonight is just stay away from this area altogether. It's a 3-hour and about 15-minute show, if I remember correctly, so a little bit longer than your average concert. But once the concert is over, once she sings that very last song, it gets pretty mad as everyone tries to make a dash for their cars, the train, their Ubers. You don't want to be anywhere around here. Nicole?
Very good advice for the haters too, Veronica. We like to make sure people know where to be and where not to be. Thank you so much. This was the hype yesterday already, the scene out at Empower Field. Air Tracker 7 caught the line for people waiting to get merchandise for the concert. A lot of fans telling us they cannot risk missing any songs by going out and buying merch during the concert. So they lined up as early as 3 a.m. yesterday morning. Of course, later in the morning and day, it got hot out here. Unfortunately, Denver Fire said they had to treat about 8 people for heat-related illness, and one person was even taken to the hospital. So we want to remind people, bring water today if you're coming out to Taylor Gate early. Bring sunscreen. Please, please stay safe out here. But the fans we spoke to yesterday said it was worth it.
You don't even understand. The excitement is so exciting. Crazy.
Months worth.
Months.
Outfits, nails, you know, nails
Bracelets.
were done a week ago.
Bracelets, wow.
Bracelets, we have put in work for these friendship bracelets for hours. She's been going at it for weeks. Yeah.
Waiting in a queue to get the tickets.
Oh my gosh,
getting
we
all
got
out
school
of
for like
classes
7
to get
hours
in the queue line.
Oh yeah, we went home from
Ticketmaster
lunch at
fight.
school. Yeah, the war.
A war. It was a lot of work to get ready for this concert for a lot of people, so they're ready to let loose tonight. If you are sort of wondering what the hype is all about, you know, we know this is going to have a huge impact on our economy, and we'll get to all that, but really I think what matters to a lot of people is that Taylor Swift is a young woman, a solo artist. She writes her songs, she collaborates with other musicians, and she is a pretty big deal. We put her up there in the ranks of some other great musicians. Let me just run down some of her accomplishments here. Last October, you might remember, she broke Billboard chart records. Every song in the top 10 was from her latest album, Midnights. She is the only artist to do that. She has had 41 top 10 hits in her career. 190 songs have made the top 100. She's won 12 Grammys, has been nominated for 46, and she is the first and only woman solo artist to win the Grammy for Album of the Year 3 times. So again, certainly it puts her in the realm of the biggest stars of any generation, and that includes the Beatles. Okay, when we think back on Beatlemania, we actually talked to a professor from American University who saw the Beatles in concert, and he's seen Taylor Swift as well.
I got to see the Beatles in 1965 at Shea Stadium, and it was an amazing experience. 60,000 people screaming, shouting, you know, seeing Taylor Swift having built her career. She's almost at that same level. The frenzy around it, you know, people having to be inside and getting to see the show. I'm sure, though, that there are plenty of fans who, when they can't get a ticket, will be camped outside just to be as close as they can.
Yeah, one thing that has changed a lot, though, is the ticket price, because in 1965 he paid $5 for his ticket to see the Beatles, which even today with inflation would only be $50. So yeah, and we're talking hundreds of dollars to see Taylor Swift. So it's unfortunate, because I do think that it'd be nice if more fans could see her up close, but those who are lucky enough will be tonight.
Yeah.
And the ticket prices are coming down a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. We want to take a look at the ticket prices. If you are trying to get a last-minute ticket to the Taylor Swift concert either tonight or tomorrow, there are some available. It'll cost you a pretty penny, though. We just checked the prices. This is for one ticket for tonight's show, from the resellers StubHub, SeatGeek, and TickPick. You can see the comparison there on your screen. $828 for StubHub, $747 for SeatGeek. TickPick, it is $890. Now, that higher price does include fees, and be careful where those tickets are, because some of them are situated behind the stage, although you can say you were there. The timing of buying a ticket is a delicate situation as well. TickPick says prices typically drop the last hour before the show if you want to gamble, but waiting until tomorrow could be trouble.
With most of the stops throughout the tour, we've seen the biggest price drop on the first night relative to the second night. What we are seeing is a lot of individuals are just waiting to see how the market reacts, our prices dropping, and then they think that same drop is going to happen on the second night, but you have way more potential buyers on that second night versus if you were to make that purchase the first night.
I'm trying with my Taylor Swift lyrics this morning, okay? TickPick says important to look at fees associated with the ticket as well, because they can be 30 to 40% of a ticket price, and that really sends the prices soaring. With those high prices in mind, we are asking you in our Denver 7 viewer poll this morning, what would you spend more than $500 to do? You can choose your answer. You can see at the bottom of your screen some of your options. Go to denver7.com/vote now. You can scan the QR code on your screen. Would you go see another big concert, a live theater event, a sporting event like the Super Bowl, or just treat yourself to a fancy dinner or spa day, or just say no thanks, I'll save it, which is the majority this morning. If you are spending that money though, another high profile concert is the top response right now. The follow-up question would be, who would you see for that money?